Annyeonghaseyo. Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. So as you can tell, I'm kind of bringing my inner Freddie Mercury out at the moment. There is a reason, it's November, so I am attempting to do Movember at the moment. Now a lot of people might think, what is it? It's a bit of fluff on the top of your lip, but it's the longest it's ever been. So I'm taking this very seriously for now. I've got 5-6 days left of it, then it will come off. So for now, I'm okay. Now, today I really want to give a quick video regarding about homesickness and living in Korea. So, next month it will be 18 months since I first stepped foot in Korea to live. I moved here in June 2017, and next month it will be December. 18 months since I last moved here, and a lot of people said, "Oh, you're not homesick? Do you not miss it?" And the reason why this video's been brought up today by myself is because I went home 2 months ago. I went home in September for 10 days to see the family, to see my friends, to see how things have really changed or things that have stayed the same back home in Manchester. Now, to be honest, before I went, I was really looking forward to going. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I booked the flights in May and I went in September. So it was counting down the days, counting down the weeks. So I get to go home, have some English food, chat and talk to my friends, watch Man United play, watch some real football. Because the people who know me, they know that I'm a supporter of Seoul Eland over here in Korea, which there's not really much of a comparison between the two teams. Well, I don't know actually, but yeah. So anyway, I got to Manchester and I saw my family, I saw my friends, I saw people I haven't seen since like 16 months, 15 months since I've last seen these people, and it was really great to see them. And first day was great, second day was great, third day was good. Then the days kept going by, and I was like, could be doing things in Korea now. I know it sounds quite bad. I missed my family and I missed my friends, but life goes on in Manchester and life goes on in England when you leave. So, as I said before with Korea, Korea's Marmite. Either you love Korea or you hate Korea. I love Korea, and it comes to the point where it was like, yeah, this is great, and I love being here and seeing my family, but I treated it like a vacation, not coming home. I treated it like a vacation, and I spent a few quid. Don't get me wrong, and I was in a holiday mentality, and I really thought to myself, I thought, yeah, this is good and all, but in 10 days' time, I'm gonna be back in Korea, and I'm gonna be teaching again, and then I'm gonna go to Seoul Eland on Saturday, and I've got this to do on the Sunday, and I was already planning my weeks ahead in Seoul by the time I got back here. So, I think you will realize if you don't know what your life is like in Korea. Do you love it? Do you hate it? How do you feel? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go home? Try and get home for a vacation. Try and get home for a vacation would be my advice, because especially if you've been here for over a year now. It took me 16 months before I came back home. Now, for some people, they've done 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I know some people who haven't gone home yet. They've come to Korea and they've explored Vietnam, Japan, Thailand, Cambodia, and fair play. They've gone and explored Southeast Asia. They've gone and explored Asia. For me, though, if you're contemplating, do I stay in Korea another year, do I not? Go home for a week. Go home for 2 weeks. See what it's like back there. Because as much as I love Manchester and the identity Manchester has, I got there and it was the same bars, it was the same night out, it was the same kind of story day in, day out, and I was like, nothing's changed. Where I feel like, especially if you live in Seoul, now, every day is an adventure, every day is new, there's always new opportunities going on for foreigners and for Koreans as well, to blend, to mix, to do things with expats, to do things with Koreans. There's always things to do here. And I feel like compared to Manchester, then, it's not the kind of same kettle of fish. It's a lot different between the two countries, the two cities in particular, and it really, really put a gear in my head. Like, I want to stay here for the long run. It wasn't. I came here in June and I said 1 year, gone home. That's it, done. My experience of Korea, fantastic. You've done it. It's gone. Do you mean like I should be back home in Manchester for 6 months now? Literally, the novelty of being in Korea should have worn off by now, being back home. I'm back in my daily life, doing my 9 to 5, doing whatever I'm doing in Manchester. But no, I'm still here and I'm still loving what I'm doing. It's very stressful, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, but I know that I'm doing better now at the moment than I would be doing back home in Manchester. So it's very confusing because I don't feel an urge to go back home so much now as I did before. Maybe, I don't know, if I booked a flight the next month or two to go home for May or June, I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to go. But at the minute, I'm kind of happy and sold, you know. I'm looking forward to kind of going somewhere else, going to Vietnam, going to Cambodia, going to Thailand for a vacation. I'm not thinking too much about going back to England, or I've got more ideas at the moment of going around Europe for a few weeks rather than going back home to the United Kingdom when I get a vacation. But I think my advice to you, and I'm rambling on, as that must be a catchphrase by now with me in these videos, but if you feel a bit homesick, go home for a week. I know it's easier said than done with Hogwarts. You've got to be in Hogwarts for a year before you get vacation, but if you can find time, which you will find time, there will be time available for you to do so. If you've been there after a year, go home. Don't go Vietnam. Don't go Thailand if you're homesick, because then you'll get more homesick. Go back, and if you realise, look, I miss my mum, I miss my dad, I want to come back, then the decision's made for you. But if you're like, this is cool, but you know, I can't wait to get back to Korea, then you make your own mind up, you make your own decision up. Now, with me, my next holiday, I might not even go home next year. It might be the fact I might go to around Asia for a week or so, and just explore different countries. You've just got to play it by ear, really. But I think, really, my advice is, homesickness, you miss your friends, you miss your family, but you make new friends here. You have a new kind of family when you come here, with your co-teachers, with your friends, with your different activities that you do on the weekends. So I suggest to go out and explore. Go out and explore. If you want to go home for a week. I suggest it if you've been here for over a year and you're contemplating your next few years in Korea, but just jump and do it. So, as I say, I always ramble, so I'll cut the video now. I hope you have a lovely coming up to Christmas, because this might be the last video for Christmas. I'm so irrational with my video upload time, so have a lovely day, have a lovely Christmas, and a Happy New Year if I don't upload between then. Bye-bye.